All right, welcome back to Study Ball. And as I do early in the week, I take a look at the Thursday night game. Gives me a chance to look at all the teams throughout the year. And before I can get to that Sunday film, gives me a chance to break some things down and have something for you to start the week. So we're going to take a look today at Joe Burrow. Coming off the knee injury in his second year, but playing some really, really good football. He's got his Bengals at 3-1. Can't remember the last time the Bengals were 3-1, but playing some really, really good football. And I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow because I'm a big fan of quarterbacks that know what they're looking at. They know where their eyes should be on the snap. They read the defenders. They get the ball out of their hands quickly and accurately. And those are exactly the two things that Joe Burrow is doing extremely well early in the season and why his team is continuing to win. All right, so here we go with Joe Burrow. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's about knowing what you're looking at. So they're going to run a play right here where they have a choice route and a corner route over the top. Now, always questions with how you want to read this. If we were running a play where this guy was just running to the flat and this guy was running a corner, we would come out and read this with just saying, hey, if I get cover two high shell, this guy's deep, and I got a guy playing in the flat, the corner playing in the flat, I'm just going to read this guy high-low. And normally I'm going to think high to low, so my timing of my footwork is always geared towards the deeper of the two routes. This particular play, they actually have a choice route here. So buying time, and then he gets an opportunity to read it different ways, and then the corner is over the top from there. So I would still say if I get the perfect look, I want to try to read this top down, because if I'm set to throw this corner and this guy takes it away, I got plenty of time to recover to the choice. But a lot of teams will just say, hey, this is your first read, this choice. Come out, look at him. If you got an opportunity, hit it. And then if not, if they squeeze it, then you can go up over the top. And so here with Joe Burrow, you're going to see he's coming out with the mindset, hey, I'm hitting the choice route. This corner kind of sitting there squatting, doesn't really matter. Look at the ball coming out as soon as he breaks. As soon as he gets an indication if Tyler Boyd here is going inside or outside, he is planted and ready to get the ball out. So here, ball, quick little hitch, get the ball on him right there, and you see contact right there. That's why I say to myself, I'm going to read the corner, and I see him come off and hesitate. I'm going to go get the deep one over the top, but I understand how some coaches say, hey, we're going to go short, too long in this situation because we're really just trying to hit the choice. So nice little anticipation, get the ball out of his hands right there. Again, you just watch the timing of all this. Always about setting your feet and having your feet set at exactly the time you want to throw it. I see a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL that are still dropping as their guy's breaking and they're late to the throw. So it's always about tying your feet to the route in this particular case. So they got a quick route here, again by Tyler Boyd. It's almost like a choice route again. Looks like it could be the same play. Now he's breaking to the inside, but you see, ball's already out of Joe Burrow's hands as these guys are really in the same relationship there. But watch the placement of the football. Placement of the football is to the inside, away from the defender. The anticipation allows us to beat that guy. And now, tough, confined situation, but we're going to get a completion. Let's see if we can see it here from the end zone copy as we slow it down. Look at how tight this window is as Tyler Boyd comes in here. Guy right on his back. Placement of the football. Being ready so this guy can't undercut it. Don't let your receiver come out of the route 4, 5, 6 steps so the guy can undercut it. And B, understand where the relationship of the DB is. He's not over the top. He's coming underneath. So now we got to keep it out in front of our receiver. Really great placement, completion there by Joe Burrow. And this is all stuff that happened at the end of this game when they needed to come back and make plays. And so I focused on the last couple of drives. All right, so we're going to have a little out here and a go to this side, and then we're going to have triple slants to this side. Okay, so when we have triple slants, oftentimes I say to myself, you can decide almost on pre-snap where the ball is going to go. This linebacker's tucked away inside, not really going to try to force it here. I expect him to just clear that linebacker out. So now it comes to the two outside guys. This guy sitting at 5 to 7 yards, and he's peeking back at me. He's soft. Pretty good indication that I'm going to get this number 2 slant right here. And then if I don't have it, what we usually do with the number 3 is it's almost like an under. He comes a little bit flatter and later, so timing is not quite as important. But I look at this look right here and I say to myself, the big window comes right there, and then I'm always ready to recover to the outside. Joe Burrow recognizes that. Hey, if I get a good look up here to take the go shot, I'll take it. See this corner, you almost see his eyes looking off to the left-hand side just to see what the corner does. Then he gets back, reads that inside linebacker, and look, once again, ball out of his hands. Bang, ball's out right there on his receiver. Defense doesn't have a chance to react. Great pre-snap understanding and timing after the snap. Little play action right here. Has to step up in the pocket. Now, we got a little double move down here by Chase, by Jamar Chase down here. And I see what Joe Burrow is stepping up in the pocket, and he sees that separation right there. So he's trying to tell himself, I'm going to try to fit one in here. The biggest problem with the fact that he had to step up was he wasn't able to really hold this guy. On a double move, you look at the double move, you get back to the free safety, try to hold him in the middle so he doesn't become a factor. Unfortunately, because he had to step up, he didn't get a chance to really hold the free safety and had to try to fit it in. And then you see that's where it gets tough. Trying to beat a free safety with the throw, just can't get it in there. So what I would have liked to have seen here, even though I see the separation, I know he wants the big one, is because his timing was off, to just settle back in and work these two guys right here. I think this is the throw that he would have taken if he just slides up, nice job sliding up, and just settles right here. And instead of trying to force it and try to get greedy and get the big one, just come down and get that deep over there, get a completion, and line it up again. But I understand what he's seeing. It's just the timing was thrown off by the pressure. All right, here again. Love it when you have a plan. Have a pressure plan. Have a pressure plan. They've run this play a number of times in the game. It's a hitch. It's a choice route right here. And every time he's worked over to this side and tried to get that little choice route or outside hook route to that side. But see the pressure, okay? Right here, the Ravens bring both of these guys underneath, okay? And they're going to end up popping a guy out, but they bring both of those guys to the inside. Where is my quick throw replacing the pressure? So even though he wants to go to the left-hand side here, feels the pressure, and watch his drop. Boom. Now, he's able to recognize, normally you're going to take a hitch if I'm throwing over to the other side. But here, recognize the pressure, put your foot in the ground, get the ball out. Nice job by Chase to beat and flatten the defender right there. But great work by those two to recognize the pressure, get the ball out of his hands. That's the stuff that Joe Burrow is doing extremely well. Really love this one. Okay, so you're going to see Ravens are walked up once again and look like they're bringing pressure. But what we're trying to do, you see man-to-man across the board, tight man-to-man. So what they're trying to do here is they're trying to use their tight end here to create a rub. Trying to rub this guy, and then they're going to run this guy down the sideline and try to get that wheel off of the rub play. Ravens do an excellent job right here of recognizing it. So this defender here goes, oh, I'm going to pass it off, and I'm going to go get this one so they can't get the big one. The other defender that was covered in man-to-man decides to run over the top as well. And so you see that they both, Joe's looking to get this one, but he recognizes two guys go to cover him. So then he wants this throw back inside to his tight end. But defensive end popped out. So now he has no throwing lane back to his little hook there. Watch how he directs traffic. Here, boom, I'm going to point, go, move. Go inside, get around this guy, give me a place to throw the football, understands what he's seeing, sees the double team, trying to find a window to complete it back in here to the guy that's uncovered. Boom. Then things kind of fall apart, but now scramble, make a play to the same guy on the backside. Great throw on the run. This throw will lead to a touchdown for the Bengals. All right. These last couple, they're going to run. This is what I call Tom Brady's favorite. Tom Brady and company in New England used to run this all the time. Okay, so it's a hitch, seam, and then a choice route here. This guy can go and hook. This guy can juke and go back to the other side. This guy can pivot and go back out to the strong side, can do all kinds of stuff. So here, always want to look. Thought maybe he could have taken the hitches right now, but he understands the look that he's got. All these guys out there, and he's got Tyler Boyd one-on-one on a linebacker. This was Julian Edelman in New England, and they used to feast on linebackers here. Great job here, and watch. He's set. His feet are set. He's ready for Tyler Boyd to pop back outside because this linebacker's staying inside. But Tyler decides, hey, I can get him moving, and now I'm going to run a juke. And look at the great job by Joe Burrow to be able to be ready to set the outside one, reset quick, and throw the ball. It's all about balance in his feet. Able to make a quick move with his feet, keep balanced so he doesn't panic, he doesn't yank the throw, he puts a perfect throw on, quick reset, balance, get the ball out quickly, and now we get a big play. All right, we're going to come back with the same thing, right? Hey, if it's a good play, it's good against everything. I remember Tom Brady ran this play 3 times in a row in Super Bowl 53 against the Rams. Led to one of their big plays. But hey, if it's a good play, keep running it. So this is in the last couple drives. Once again, you'll see it numerous times. Okay, same thing, okay? Possibly hitch. Would like to see him work out there and then get back to the inside. Since this guy's working it a little bit, it takes him a little bit of time to work that. But anyways, he likes to go inside. But recognize here, okay, inside, he's looking at it, double team. 2 guys are squeezing this. Doesn't like it. Joe does a great job of understanding my check down is the hitch to the outside. If I want it, that's my quick throw. Works right back outside. Could have gone either side. Works back outside very quickly. Instead of getting stuck in there and going, okay, will he win? I see 1, I see 2. Why swim upstream? Go get one of your quick ones. Great completion in a different way on the exact same play. And now we're rolling again with a nice pickup of 15 yards. All right, let's do it one more time. Take a look at it one more time because it plays out differently each time. Okay, so now, right, we got a too high shell there. Okay, don't really like the hitches as much. These guys are up. Don't really like those seams because you got safeties holding back there. So once again, I got my one-on-one right here. The patience and understanding there to be ready for whatever he does. Last time he set this up, crossed his face. Now he's going to go back to the outside, put the ball on him, be ready, stick it on him, get another nice completion. All right, so there you go. Joe Burrow playing some really, really good football. And what he's doing extremely well is seeing what's going on and getting the ball out of his hands accurately and quickly into his playmaker's hands. Not standing back there holding the football, trying to make the big throw down the field. Understand what you're seeing. Understand what the defense does, and you can be successful at any level playing quarterback. Joe Burrow, very confident right now of how he's playing. Got some really great weapons that he has a great rapport with, and it's showing up on the field each and every week.